it's Eugenia. So I just got back to California yesterday, so now I'm back in this room. I do want to warn you guys, so where I'm literally just kind of getting back, it was a really late flight last night. I have a lot of stuff still packed and I'm kind of still, I guess, figuring out where stuff is. So right now I actually don't even really know where the camera that I usually use to film with is, and I've been looking for it and I can't find it, so I'm really hoping that I didn't forget it. So right now I'm actually just using my G7X camera, which isn't a DSLR, it's just kind of more of like a vlogging camera, but I mean, I think it's pretty good, so hopefully that's going to be okay and is going to work for you guys. So to get into this video, what this video is basically going to be is kind of like a video of my favorite products and just like the best of, I guess, of makeup products that I've used last year. And I honestly wasn't even completely sure if I should make this video like 2019 or just kind of favorite products in general, because I'm like, I know at this point it's kind of been 2020 for like over 2 weeks, I think. Something else really exciting is something also in this video I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway with ColourPop. So thank you so much to ColourPop for being nice enough to send me some of their products to give away to you guys. And ColourPop is definitely one of my favorite makeup lines. They're actually a makeup line I got really into last year, and I really like a lot of their stuff, and they've been kind enough to send me some stuff, and whenever they do, I think it's so nice. Like, I'm really grateful for that. Whenever I use their products, I always really like them and think they're super pretty. Like, they come in a lot of really pretty colors. That's actually where I get a lot of my glitter and stuff. So I don't know, I really like their products. So I was super excited that today I'm gonna get to do a giveaway for you guys. At the end of this video, like more after I guess share some products I like and stuff, that I'm gonna explain to you guys just kind of how the giveaway works and how you guys can enter if you want to win. Anyways, I guess I'll go ahead and now just kind of get right into this video and start talking about some of my favorite products this year. I started putting on moisturizer before I do my makeup, which I guess is a good thing to do. And what I've been using to do that is this Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer. Whenever I put this on, it just always makes my face feel really nice and like hydrated. It also has UVA and UVB protection, which I think is really good, especially you're like, I am very pale, as you could probably tell. So with me especially, I think this is always really good to use because I couldn't honestly tan even if I wanted to. I kind of just burn. So for a super long time, I've been using this Armani Skin Defense Primer right here, which is the Maestro UV Skin Defense Primer, which I still really like this. Like, it has SPF 50, and that's really good, just like I was saying, like protecting your skin. But another primer that I got into this year, actually pretty recently, is this Tatcha Silk Canvas. I feel like whenever I use this, I always feel like my makeup comes out really nice with it. And it's actually also what I'm wearing today. It's made in Japan, I just saw that, which, guys, I would so love to go to Japan. Japan just seems like the coolest place ever. And then besides that, also this is Armani again, but the foundation that I use like all the time typically is the Luminous Silk Foundation. It's also an Armani foundation, and I wear it in the shade 3.75, which again, like, that's actually again what I'm wearing today. I still like love this foundation. I think it's super good, and it's something at this point I guess I've just kind of been using for years, so it's not really new to me. And for me, it's also just like a very good match where, again, I will have a very hard time sometimes, like where I'm so pale, just like finding good matches for my skin, and this one definitely always does the job. So I really like this foundation. But another foundation that I got into this year too is this Tom Ford Flawless Glow Foundation. This I actually have Shane to thank for because he's so sweet, and he was the one that actually gave this to me, which I'm so grateful for. I should also probably say in advance, like, he was also kind enough to give me a good amount of the makeup products that I'm showing today. Like, it's so nice of him to do that, and obviously he did not have to, but yeah, so that's all thanks to him that I found out about this. But this is a really good foundation. It's Tom Ford Flawless Glow Foundation, like I said, and it's in the shade Porcelain. And for me, this has just been a really good match, like, where again, I'm just like, I'm basically like a vampire, basically. Ooh, I feel like I'm getting hair in my eyes, guys. I'm so sorry. My bangs have gotten so long, and I'm kind of like, maybe I should cut them, but at the same time, I'm like, if I do, I might instantly regret it. I also saw a comment in like one of my last videos where someone was like, what is wrong with your bangs? Like, they literally look like fork prongs. It's awful. This foundation I just feel like is super good though. And this also has SPF. This has SPF 30, which is great. And I just always feel like it applies like really flawlessly and nice on your skin, and it's just a really good foundation. Like, it doesn't get too cakey. It's pretty like light on your face. I feel like this has definitely been one of my new favorite face products. I think it's super good. And concealer is something that this probably gets really crazy, but that I never really used to wear before. So I got into that this year. Pretty much the one that like I always use is the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. I think this actually came out while I was gone. I've tried them here and there, and I've used others where, nothing against the concealer or those brands at all or anything like that, but where I'm just so pale, sometimes I kind of would have a bit of a hard time finding a good match. This, I feel like, matches my skin super well. I have this in the shade C2 that I'll just kind of use to like brighten certain parts of my face a bit. Then I also have another one that I bought not too long ago, and this one is actually just like a pure white. It's C0. I feel like my bangs are being so weird. I'm so sorry. This one I think is really good for like cutting your crease when you're doing eyeshadow and stuff like that. And also the packaging for these I think is so beautiful. Like, when I saw these I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It just has like the little star and the pink jewel packaging. So I got into a new powder this year. This is the powder that's been like my absolute favorite. It's the Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I think this is also called the Magic Star Powder. Actually no. I feel like that's not the right name. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm just gonna stop because I'm not sure I'm not sure if it's called that. I have it in Translucent is the shade that I've been using. I love this powder. I feel like this powder, like on your skin, it just feels really nice. Like, it feels really soft. Just like always, I find makes my makeup look a lot better. And now getting into more stuff that I kind of just started using this year is contour makeup. And with contour makeup, I've kind of been doing different things. So something this year that I like love has been like one of my absolute favorite things ever. Probably like my favorite eyeshadow palette that I've like ever used is the Shane x Jeffrey Conspiracy Collection. Honestly, everything with this collection, not even like just this palette, like everything with this collection, I have been absolutely obsessed with. Okay, first of all, this packaging is like the coolest thing ever. I feel like I'm so honored to have this collection, and I just love this so much. Like, okay, the shade names I feel like are just so perfect, and they fit Shane so well. I think they just really show like how much of his heart he put into this, and like just how much this meant to him. I don't know, I think that Shane and Jeffrey just did such a great job with this. Whenever people ask me like, what's your favorite shade, I can never even pick because I actually have a lot of those colors on today. I kind of learned this from watching one of Jeffrey's videos, and I saw that he did this and I was like, wow, like it looks super good. So I tried it, and the shade Tanacon works super good as a contour shade. So I've actually been using that as a contour shade a lot. And also the shade Pigment works super good as a blush. So it's like, wow, multi-uses with this palette. And I feel like it looks really pretty and looks really good. Not to be like, oh, I look so pretty. I'm literally just talking about the makeup products. So I hope me saying that is okay. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm saying like, wow, look at me everybody, I'm so pretty, or anything like that. But anyways, okay, so next thing. And another contour palette that I've been really into, well, this one is like a contour palette, is the Anastacio Beverly Hills Contour Powder Kit. This one is in light to medium, and this I've been really loving. That's actually what I'm also wearing today again. And then I'll also use these kind of to do some highlighting stuff sometimes on my face. This I feel like is really good. Like the pigment is really good. I feel like it blends really well and easily, and I feel like it never really gets like too muddy looking. I feel like it just blends really nice. And also a bronzer, which I don't know if this is how you're supposed to use bronzer, but sometimes I do like to use this as a contour. And this one is actually called Butter Bronzer, and who makes this? This is by Physicians Formula. And this is a super pretty bronzer. First of all, like when you open it, it's so crazy. It literally smells like the beach. I don't know how they did that, but when I open it, I feel like I'm at the beach. For me, this has just been really, really great, where it's called Light Bronzer 6675. I think that's the shade number. And for me, I feel like this works super well because it's definitely like much more on the light side, and that for me just makes it like really easy to blend, and I never find like it goes on too heavy, and I can just like work with it really easily. And another blush, which this is actually by ColourPop. This blush is called Floating Lights Pressed Powder Blush. First of all, oh my gosh, I think the package for this is so cute. So it has Rapunzel on it, and I love their Disney collection. I feel like it's so cool with like their Disney packaging. I love Disney a lot, and also, like, the colors that I've used from that collection are just super pretty and really, really nice. I think this is a super cute, like, really nice, really pinky shade of blush. And that's definitely another blush shade that I've been really liking a lot, so. And now I'm gonna get into one of my favorite parts of makeup, which is highlighter. My favorite highlighters, I would definitely have to say the Jeffree Star highlighters. This one is called Ice Cold. This one I think is so pretty. You get so much highlight product, like it's amazing. And what I am so excited to also talk about, this highlighter, like all of these pretty much, I have been obsessed with. So these are the new holiday Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighters. They're called the Supreme Frost. So first of all, the case that these comes in was so nice. Like, I think it totally makes it worth the price, totally. Like, I'm so happy I bought these. I'm also wearing one of these shades today. So I bought them in all 3 shades because I was really excited about these. I was like, oh my gosh, like these are so shiny. And if you like a really extreme highlight, which I definitely do, then these are just perfect. Which, there's a pink one, a green one, and a blue one. And today I have on the pink one. It's called Lick My Glit, which is like, you know, glitter, yeah, it's super cool. But I think it's such a pretty shade. Like, it's very, like, I'm sure you guys can see, it's like very shiny, and I love that one so much. So that's what I'm wearing today. I thought it would like go with my pink dress kind of and everything. But then yeah, I also have Sour Ice, which this one is more of like a green reflect, I guess. I think they're called reflects. Sorry if I'm wrong on that. It's crazy. Like, they'll kind of all give off like a different reflection, basically. And I also have it in Gag Me, which Gag Me is the blue. That I've also been absolutely loving. And another thing that I've been super obsessed with, I'm also wearing these today as well, is actually the ColourPop, I think they're called like clear glitter. This was actually something that ColourPop was nice enough to send me. It was so nice of them, so I'm super thankful for that. And they sent me actually like their new Disney Frozen collection. Like, all the products in here are super pretty, and I also love the art that they have in this. Like, the packaging I think is so beautiful. And so with that, I guess I'll start with the glitter gel. So this glitter gel is called the Dark Sea. It says Glitterly Obsessed Glitter Gel. So I guess that's the full name. And honestly, these are so beautiful. Like, I personally really, really love glitter. So a lot of days I will wear this, and you can, I think, really use this in whatever ways you want. On me, a lot of the time, I'll kind of like to put them like where I put my highlight makeup. Like, that's what I'm doing today also. Super, super beautiful. Like, there's lots of glitter. So that one is from the Elsa Collection. They were also kind enough to send me the Anna package, which is just kind of different, basically just kind of different colors. This one is a gold. You can see that right there. And this shade is in the shade Waterfall. So this was such a cute palette. One of my favorites, which is a glitter also, I think it's called Flurry. Yeah, right in the middle. That is like my favorite shade in this palette right there, because like I said, I just love glitter, and it's very, very glittery and sparkly. It also came with a super pretty lip shade, which is called Little Snow. So I don't know if you would call that red exactly, but it's kind of like a red. It's like a deep purpley red, I guess. And it also comes with a really pretty gloss. I loved how they put the snowflake with the packaging. I thought it was super pretty. I don't know, it has a really nice scent, and it just is really pretty. Like, when you put it on, it's like very glossy and nice. I don't want this video to go on too long, but I'll quickly also just kind of show you what is in the Anna palette. You can see again here, oops, really pretty colors. I love that gold shade right there, the glitter. And this also came with a really pretty color right here. A little bit more like with a reddish orange, I think, than purple so much. And this one is called Going North. Sorry if my hands are like a mess by the end of this video, guys. And then another lip gloss also, which this one is kind of less clear. But yeah, they're both ultra glossy lips. And this one is a little bit more color that you can probably see, and I feel like it was really good with this collection. And yeah, they're just super good palettes. Something I've been super into that I got into last year, like, again, I guess kind of more towards the end of the year, are these Milk makeup stamps. I absolutely love these, and these I'm actually wearing today. I have on the heart right there, which hopefully, I'm sure you guys can see that. And then I also have on this side the star. So these come in a lot of different designs. So that one right there, do you guys see the heart? That one is just I have the star, like I showed you guys, and I also have a moon. They're actually very hard to wash off. Like whenever I try washing these off, I actually will have some trouble. Like typically even the next day, you'll kind of still be able to see a little imprint of wherever I stamped the stamp. Like personally, I take that as kind of a good thing because I think it just shows like how well these stay on. I also love the mini controversy palette, and this one I also use pretty much all the time. This package also, and like look at that. How like when you move it or like with the lighting and stuff, it just like, honestly all the shades in here is super pretty. So I absolutely love that. Other eyeshadows that I've been really into last year, I am also just like a huge fan of Jeffree's products and of all his eyeshadow palettes pretty much. I like love his eyeshadows so much, and this palette was another palette that I have loved this year so much, and this one is the Jawbreaker palette. This palette I think is amazing because I really love like crazy like colorful makeup and things like that, and this is like such a great palette. Like it's so, as you can see, like rainbow. Like it has so many bright colors, which I love. And also the Blue Blood palette, that's definitely about another palette that blue eyeshadow is definitely one of my favorite eyeshadow colors. Like I love blue eyeshadow. So this for me is such a perfect palette because there's so many different shades of blue. Also kind of like connected to the Jawbreaker palette, I also have loved the Mini Breaker palette. This is just great because it's super easy to travel with, and I also really like purple eyeshadows a lot, so I really liked that a lot of these shades are kind of like pink, purple, orange. Another ColourPop product that I really loved is the Disney Designer Collection Midnight Masquerade palette. This is another part of their Disney Designer Collection. Sorry, I almost forgot the name there for some reason. The ColourPop, I think they did such a nice job with this. Like I think, like wow, when you look at this, like how they put a lot of Disney princesses on here, I think that's super pretty. I love like all the sparkles and everything. So this has super nice shades in it. I feel like they're all really pigmented and super nice. So this is definitely another one of my favorite palettes this year. I'm so happy that I got into ColourPop this year because their products are like really good. And another really good thing about them is they're not always all that expensive. So you cannot pay that much money and get really good quality products, I feel like. So I think they're a really great brand, and I feel like they make super great makeup. They're definitely one of my new favorite makeup companies now, for sure. And something they also sent me really recently, which I still need to try these. I'm really excited to. I still wanted to include this in my favorites kind of video just because I feel like I'm definitely really gonna love these. But I think this is part of one of their holiday collections, and it's so great because you get literally a palette for every color. Like it's like a rainbow. It's great. Like here's the green one, and this one I've looked in. Oops. I'm very excited to try this. So I think these greens look really pretty. Then there's another one. Oh, okay, I need to be more careful. Called Blue Nude, and these also look super pretty. I love that there's so many different shades of blue here. Then we have Purple Rain. But then there's this, which is a lot of purpley pinks, and I'm so excited to try that. I've heard really good things about the Aha Honey, which I think is the yellow. And then Ready For It, which is like, I think pinks and reds. That looks super pretty too. Oh, actually, never mind. I guess they say something different underneath some of the palettes. So this one is actually called Main Squeeze. Sorry to confuse you guys. Aha Honey looks super pretty, like with all the yellows and everything, and super excited for the glitter there. Then last but not least, we have Orange You Glad. But oh my gosh, yeah, this looks super pretty too with all these nice orange shades. I like orange eyeshadow a lot, so I'm excited for that. And then Clementine, that glitter, that looks so nice. I feel like there's so many looks you could do with those, and so many different ways you can be creative with these. This is our super cute palette by Sugar Pill because I also really love like video games and stuff like that. This one kind of ties into all of that. Like it's called the Mini Color Palette, and it's like level up your makeup. And they're also very pigmented and definitely just like apply really nice and bright on your lid. I love all the shade names, how it's like cheat code, 8-bit, player 1. And also the cat on this palette is just so adorable. Oh my gosh, I have loved so much the ColourPop pencil lighters. They're amazing. I love that these, they literally come in like every color pretty much. Like there is a color for like anything you could ever want. And I also feel like they stay on your waterline really well. I think I've been using a long time like gel liner. I use the Anastacio Beverly Hills shade in the Gel Jet Black shade. I love that. And then as for lip products, I have absolutely been loving, just like everything with this collection, the Shannon Jeffrey Conspiracy lipsticks. I have so many of them packed, and I was super sad because I thought I lost the shade Shane, and I was like, no, I cannot lose Shane. I'm so sad. Like, where is my collection. So I have to find the others. I know they're around. Luckily I know all the rest are like in bags. They also have like a really cool scent. I think they're like root beer scented. And I love like every shade with that collection. It's so good. Also, besides that, like in general, I always love Jeffree's lip product. And I have really been liking his new Christmas collection also. Still some that I have to try, but I've tried the shade Ho 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 and also, oh, I can't remember, Mistletoe. Yeah, the green shade. I think both of those shades are super pretty. Maybe I'll just put in some pictures of me wearing those, because so that way you guys can see. It's like, oh, my camera's dying. Also recently, this is what I'm wearing today. One of my favorite shades ever for lip color now. It's a Gucci shade. It's called Patricia Pink. So pretty. Like, it is one of my favorite lip colors in the world now. For a second I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't lose that too, did I? Ugh, I was gonna be really sad, but luckily I have it. You guys can probably, I guess, get a better idea of what it looks like when I go closer to the camera. So there you go. And also with like lip glosses and stuff, I really love Shane Glossin, like the Conspiracy Collection, like Shane and Jeffrey lip gloss. So nice. And also I love the name Shane Glossin. I think that's amazing. I was also gone while Jeffrey like released his other lip glosses, but I've tried a couple of them now since coming back and they're all so pretty. And I also just say I've also been loving doing my makeup with this pig mirror. It's like the cutest thing ever. And it's also just like you really see all your makeup really well because it goes like very close up. So, and it's like a big mirror, so you can just see everything like really well. Also setting spray, I would say the two that I've used the most. I still use the Urban Decay All Nighter a lot. I love that one. I feel like it always just makes your makeup stay on really well and feels really nice. And I've also been really into this year the Jeffree Star Morphe. It's called the Set and Refresh Mist. How did I forget that? Now I'm gonna tell you guys and just kind of show you guys what I'm gonna be giving away. It's actually a different day, which you guys can probably tell, because I realized that there was actually a different package that I didn't realize came, and that was the giveaway package. So, oh my gosh, I was looking through this and this is super crazy. So thank you so much to ColourPop for being so generous to let me do this for you guys and to send me all these products. Like, I'm super excited to give this away to one of you guys. So I'll quickly just kind of try to tell you guys what is here. Both of these Frozen palettes. There's also a bunch of those palettes that I had in that kind of like rainbow collection. I actually looked it up and it's called the Dream Big collection, just so you know. So there's the Aha Honey palette right here, which looks super pretty. Actually guys, today I tried a bunch of these palettes from the Dream Big collection. So I have on the pink red one, some of the yellow one, which is this one, and they're so good. Like, from trying them today, I totally love them, and I knew they were gonna be some of my favorites, which they definitely are now. This one is actually one that I don't have that looks really nice. This looks so pretty. This has a lot of like what it looks like, really pretty kind of like metallic shades and purples and pinks and everything. So, oh my gosh, that looks like a super nice palette. Besides that, there's also the Blue Moon palette. And another one that I've been wearing today that I was talking about, Main Squeeze. And then the orange. And I think this one is actually another one that I actually don't have also. So this is so pretty with the princesses on the cover. So this has a lot of names, like the shade names that are all kind of like related to Disney characters. Wow, so then there's also a bunch of these lipsticks. There are so many of these. That's so great. There's also, to go with those, some of the ultra glossy lips. I have these Super Shock shadows. These are in the shades Almost There, A Whole New World, Under the Sea, and then there's also, last but not least, Dear Guest, which is this super pretty purple. Gosh, this was seriously so nice of ColourPop. So thank you so much to them for being so kind to me and sending me all these products. I'm super happy that I could do this giveaway, and I really hope that whoever wins this, I really hope it makes you super happy and that you really enjoy all these products. And if any of you guys want to enter, all you have to do is leave a comment down there, just basically letting me know you want to win. I feel really bad being like, oh, you have to be subscribed, but I mean, I would like to give this stuff away to someone that is a subscriber. I don't want to say necessarily that you can't win if you're not a subscriber, but if you are, just know I really appreciate it a lot. It might increase your chances. But anyways, but besides that, yeah, just leave a comment, and also, and make sure that you tell me your Instagram handle so that way I can DM you on Instagram. Make sure you are following me on Instagram though, just so like I'm sure that I can DM you. And my Instagram is just Eugenia Cooney, and it also should just be listed right down there in the description if that's easier for anybody. Alright guys, and that is the end of this video and all the products and everything. These are pretty much still all gonna be my favorite products going into this year too. But yeah, that's when I kind of, I guess, like discovered a lot of these and started using these and stuff like that. Hope your 2020 is super good this year and lots of good things happen. All right, well, I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys in my next video. All right, bye.